lay on, and it's a big deal apparently. Or they don't have anything to lay against either, because I often use it to stop Azula from falling off the desk when she falls asleep. So I'm happy that she's like sleeping up against the wall side of the desk, which is great, because then I don't have to worry about her like rolling off or like getting hurt or anything. Once again, wagging Taha, please tell me wolf blush. Brush your face against fur. No. I'm curious what you get up to during your day, Viken. I never really asked you because I kind of assumed that like you kind of like get up and rest, and I don't know. I assume that you like get out and do stuff and whatnot, and I assume you have places to be and whatnot. I might need to get rid of something else. I kind of don't want to keep the lightning damage. I'm pretty sure I kept it last time and I don't need it. While this does lightning damage, or my spare bow, whichever one it is, does service. It. You know, the funny thing is, this is what I was talking about with like, by the time this guy lets me like put a name on something, like I'm using this at the moment. I would like this one to have a name because it's like, it's pretty fucking decked out and customized, and I played it a lot through Nightmare since I got it, at least like, you know, I think in this was Pandemonium Fortress. That's where I got it. So yeah, I kind of want that one to be the one that gets a name on it. But the other bow is also really good. I am at least getting some coins. Finally, some actual money in this area. So I'll hopefully be able to gamble for stuff again if I need to. If I can't take on Baal, I'll gamble for new gear. We'll see how it goes. They said left to right. Oh yeah. Well, that's fair. You don't have to have places to be and stuff like that. It's just, well, I don't know. I just, assume that you're, like, busy with stuff, you know. You're a, very talented wolf. Like, I always look forward to seeing, like, your art and stuff like that, so imagine, like, you know, creative, sort of spend a bit of time doing that, just kind of, like, I don't know, relaxing, all sorts of stuff. I don't know. I honestly don't do too much stuff myself. That's also I can tell. Yeah. No, I love your art. I was looking at the other one where like you and I are basically like sitting on in a snow top kind of thing. I was looking at that the other day and I'm like, I'd love to get that fucking printed and like put up in my house because it's gorgeous. But yeah, obviously it's not something I'm gonna do like anytime soon, and if I was gonna do something like that, I'd ask you first if that was okay and shit. But yeah. I was just looking at it again the other day and I'm like, I wonder what else you've like painted recently, or if you're still painting something currently and stuff, because I don't know about you, but I tend to find I need a break between some art projects. Like if I work on something really big, like I'm not talking about the stuff that I draw on stream, I'm talking about like when I actually like sit down and do like a monthly art project, right? I need to have a break after like drawing something for that long. Like, creatively speaking and just, like, physically fucking exhausting need, you know. But yeah, I don't know. It always takes me a bit to, like, dive back into, like, another drawing, painting, whatever. Because I know it takes a while. Give me those arrows. Let's head right into Harpley. No. Yeah, I don't know. I was also thinking about, like, whether or not to do art stream at the end of this month. I know that like I haven't consistently been doing it month to month. I don't know if I got room for all this stuff. Sort of. Let's put you guys down there and I might be able to carry a little bit more. Yeah, I was thinking about it because I'm like, art stream will be next week, I think. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to draw something. It's more of like, at first I was kind of like drawing stuff to draw stuff, to have stuff. But now I'm tossing up how much I want to like set up and do an art stream and stuff like that. Because like sometimes I have to weigh up like the pain versus the like what I get out of it kind of thing. As in like I get a drawing and whatever I'm using that drawing for and stuff like that. But like I still experience like some like discomfort and stuff. Anymore. Just not nearly as much when with the tablet and stuff. But I know it still takes me ages, so I kind of like I don't know. I kind of like also don't want to like creatively like tap out in that sense either. Like I don't want to get to a point where I'm like just doing it like mill horse kind of behavior like every month because I have to kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. If I have something to draw, I'll do an art stream. Otherwise, I'll just do an additional stream of something instead. I'll tell you what though. I'm just gonna need a 5-minute break. Sorry about that. Welcome back, everyone. I realized when I like got up to like wander off, I'm like, I got to run an ad, but that's okay. It looks like Atlantis may have taken care of that. Where is my I button? Why is it not working? There we go. Yeah, anyway, I was just feeling a bit off and I'm like, I need to get up and walk around for a couple of minutes. So yeah, I'm all good now. I think I'm good. Who knows? We will find out, I guess. But yeah, I guess like the ad's still like running for a couple of seconds. Thanks for that, Atlantis. I completely forgot. I'm like, I got up and I walked off and I'm like, there's something I'm forgetting. And I couldn't place what it was because like I rarely take breaks while I'm streaming because like I only stream for 4 hours, right? It's not usually like long enough to be any kind of an issue and stuff. But in this case, I'm just like, I don't know. I just couldn't think of like what it was that I'd normally do extra when I take a break. And I'm like, obviously when I came back, I saw the ad running. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I normally try to run an ad so that we don't have those like later. That's fine. Everything got sorted out. Let's see, fire damage. I've got poison resistance, I've got strength. I'm probably not honestly going to use the strength or resistances on shields. If I've got a great shield later, maybe. I was keeping that for dexterity. What are you doing, Phoenix? You have Phoenix murmuring in the background. Phoenix is my cat. Azul's here too, but she just doesn't make noise. Like, she purrs and stuff, but she doesn't make noise. I don't really have space to put this anywhere. I don't want to waste it. I don't really want it in my inventory, but I guess it can sit in here for the moment. Should be fine. Yeah. I don't know. Back to it. That's right, we're in this area. I love how in the space of like 5 or so minutes I've completely forgotten where I am. No, you don't. I saw you little bastards coming up here. And so when people talk about like these creatures and stuff, like I know that's the explosive one or whatever, there's a fucking hard enough name to pronounce. I think of these guys as players. I always auto default thinking of these guys as players. And the little ones and stuff, right? But something back there is lightning, I think. Either that, maybe unborn lightning? It was definitely them. Yeah, so whenever people were mentioning, you know, the ones that like explode on death and stuff, right? I automatically thought of these, but I couldn't think of what they were called at the time. So I called them probably this, or I referred to them as it. And yeah, it was actually like the little, I don't know what they are. I think they're like, it starts with an S. I can never remember it off the top of my head, unfortunately. Yeah, let's move that over there. Hopefully we can get something to like fit that spot. So there's like heaps of stuff. This splint mail mace, I won't be able to hold more. I didn't mean to fucking rhyme that, but it's fine. Shit checked out, it's fine. There's probably potions and other shit I could grab, but let's go back. Alright. I want to go talk to Kane first. Now, I always like the fact that you can kind of always see the bow. Like, there's no real, like, put it away kind of weapon thing here. No, this system where you can just, like, force the weapon to be hidden or not at the ready and stuff. I don't know why, but it's something that I've always liked, the fact that, like, they are, like, warriors, right? So they always have to have their weapons with them. Even if they're just running around in town, they're only, like, passing through, so they're still carrying their shit. Like, at no point does she, like, sling it over her back or do any of those mechanics. The other thing, too, is, I don't know about you guys, but when you get, like, the mechanics where they automatically put their stuff away, like, once human does it, and anybody that plays it will know that, like, if you're in a menu or something, out of nowhere, your person will just randomly get out, like, their weapon or whatever. Like, if you got a gun or something like that, they will constantly keep, like, pulling it up to ready and, like, aiming and stuff. and then putting it back at their side and then like pulling it out again. And I'm like, I'm trying to like read something and my person's like fucking around with their weapon. I'm like, can you not for like 5 minutes so I can like just concentrate? But the thing is, like, I've normally like told my character to like stow away the weapon and stuff. They just like keep getting stuck out. So I like the fact that in Diablo it's a default that she's always got her weapon at ready. Plus also when I bring out a decoy and stuff, like yeah, they are in an attack position and stuff. Can you guys have a decoy in the corner there? Can't I? There you go. I just want them to focus on something else so my Valkyrie can kill that guy and get around the corner. Wow. She was really overburdened apparently. She was just, she was like stuck on repeat for a second there. I would like to put something else there, but that's fine. This will work for a minute. How is... Oh, my Valkyrie is actually like almost dead. Hold on. There you go. I wanted to get the blue one. I haven't seen her at all tonight. It's fine. I didn't help her out, and they weren't really obviously attacking the decoy. This place takes me ages because it's a really big maze. I always forget that it exists. Like, I now remember why the Crystalline passage takes me so long. It's because I don't just get to go the Crystalline passage. Like, eventually I think there's the Ancient's Way or whatever. Like, I used to get stuck trying to remember where to go with the, this area.
I can't carry anymore.
Like, you know when you play stuff out of context, I'm talking about, like...
I can't carry anymore.
I might need to go back. Maybe? Not yet. Yeah, now I have to. Yeah, so when I used to play Diablo 2 out of order, right, so I used to just jump into a game and just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go and, I don't know, kill Baal before killing something else or whatever, right? I would sometimes sit there and be like, okay, well, how the fuck do I get to him? And, like, if you do it enough times where you're just, like, not going through, like, the pathing of the game, eventually I would get, like, lost for how to get there. And it seems, like, a little ridiculous because, like, in obvious, like, hindsight, if you do something over and over again, you should remember it and stuff, right? But because I'm not, like, playing through it back then, because I'd already played through it, I'm like, I just want to get to the thing and, like, do the thing and move on kind of thing. Hold on, Azula needs down. Whoop. Yeah, that didn't go too well. Azula went to jump down, and the dress that I'm wearing is kind of like a little like slinky like texture, and so she slid straight off my thigh and onto the ground. She's fine, but that just happened. I wasn't expecting that to happen, but then again, I always stick like my thigh out so she can like climb down easier, because she climbs from the desk to my thigh to the ground. And yeah, she just slipped straight off. That was hilarious in a sense. I usually have like textured shorts and shit that like she can kind of get some grip on, so I guess like that didn't happen. Morning, Jokemaster. What are you up to? How are you doing? I just had a very bizarre like situation with my cat literally sliding off me. I don't think I've had that in that specific scenario before. So it was a little perplexing to kind of witness, you know. I still kind of feel sick, so we'll see how we go tonight. Like, I'm not streaming Thursday and Friday, so I'll see how I go. Not gonna push anything, just to clarify. I'm not pushing myself to be here or whatever. I want to be like trying to get through this. But yeah, something is like maybe not well. I know what it is. I just feel off. Nothing in that corner. You guys are all prepared at dinner on it around the corner here. Yeah. I know, before, for anybody that missed it, I had to like take a couple of minute break and stuff. Oh no. This is a bad room. There you go. Pop a decoy in the center there. Yeah, I had to take a break to like go and breathe and walk around and stuff, so hopefully everything clears up. I was hoping if I like stepped on some water and stuff it would like maybe help. Something hit me then. Oh, the spikes. Right, I'm like, I'm not getting hit by electricity as far as I can tell. Put that there. I must admit, these guys are like pretty easy to like get like fixated on a spot. You can just put down a decoy and they'll constantly try to attack it. It just lets you like attack them. I do think these guys look pretty cool with like the spiky armor and stuff. There's also all the, like the paintings and stuff around the walls. Oh yeah, they did used to have that. I remember it more as like this. So when I go through here, like this looking like, I don't know, it just looks wet. Everywhere in Diablo, a lot of Diablo just looks really like wet in general. Like somebody was like, the dampness of this game needs to be scaled up. It's always like a weird thing. Because I just remember this game being so dry. So much drier than this. Like this is so drippy in here. I guess it's ambience, maybe. Been prepping for a roleplay event. Oh yeah. Going camping on Friday. That out in the room. Fixing blankets and sticks to make blanket walls and using thick thread to bind it. My hands hurt from knotting. It would after a while. That sounds pretty cool. I haven't personally like attended role-playing events and stuff like that as like a participant, but I have gone to like you know, like reenactors, like what are they called? Like, you know, like medieval festivals and stuff like that, where like basically all the participants and stuff like that will stay there and they'll like live that lifestyle and stuff like that for like a couple of days and stuff like that. Yeah, like a Ren Fair kind of thing. Yeah, and then they'll host like various events and people can come and like see and like learn about shit and stuff if they want to.
I can't carry anymore.
It's I've been to those, but I've never been to one where like, you know, actually like done stuff. How's working terribly? What are you howling about? You greeting Jokemeister, are you? Jokemeister's super new, by the way. Like in case I had like a whole thing where I accidentally like came across like the name change in real time post stream while I was watching my VOD back. It was a fascinating thing to see it suddenly change partway through my VOD, even though it wasn't like that during the stream. Weapon energy. I haven't seen one like this. Hold on. No, I haven't seen one like you. I've seen a lum room. I just don't remember them looking like this and having these stats. Energy's great and shit. I just can't keep it. I don't think. Like, my energy is pretty currently boosted. Like, energy would help with, like, mana and all shit, but I might just sell it. I don't really need it. Detective acrylic. Oh. But it was a complete accident. It was just... Like I said, it was so fascinating to me because, like, I obviously haven't encountered it before. It was, like, new, right? Was that I was just watching my VOD back. Like, I have a choice to either watch my VOD, like, downloaded, right? Or watch it through Twitch. And this was a case where I was watching it through Twitch while I was editing and, like, doing downloads and shit, right? And I just happened to see it. Apparently, it just is automatically updated in real time after fact. Like, it's just fascinating to me that it does that, you know. So no matter what it is, it's like always the current name will display, no matter if it's in a VOD. I assume highlights might be different, maybe. It's got me curious now. I'm gonna have to go look at a highlight and see. Now that I've like realized that there's like a third portion to this situation. I imagine it would automatically update too, as long as it's on Twitch. I imagine that once it leaves Twitch, obviously it's not going to update any further than that. But like while it's still connected to the website, I'm sure maybe it should. I forgot to sell shit out of my inventory. Can I fit the bow? Probably not. Damn it. Okay, we'll have to go back. That's my fault for not emptying that. That was a super new experience. Well, shut up. I always thought it was funny when I read, like, a super new one. Like, you know, the name that you had. Because from my kind of perspective, I don't know how, like, experienced you are on, like, Twitch and how long you've had your account or... like whatever and stuff like that. So sometimes I wonder if like when I encounter a specific name or something like that, if it's like got meaning or if it's just like for the lols because you can kind of thing. I assume most of the time it's for the lols, right? But every so often I assume that like people are actually trying to like let people know like maybe you might be kind of like, you know, super new to the platform, you know, something like that. I don't know. Sorry, I had to go there. That was a terrible fucking like bring your comment to work day kind of situation, but yeah, it had to be said. Continue sending full flush, working Tapley. Aw. Dog's head. Oh man. I love like, oh wait, I don't know. I thought that was a shrine for a second there. I'm like, oh, great healing shrine. It's looking at a little like pyramid thing and I'm like, that looks really nice. And I thought maybe it would be something, but it kind of wasn't.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, no, I can't, but can I just get, there we go, the corner here. A little bit further. There we go. Right, nothing up that corner. Siege crossbow. I am picking up like a lot of like really big fucking items in here. It's not a super big problem, but it does junk up my inventory with like only a few things at a time. Not working terribly. No. I am gonna high five that paw just to keep the confusion rolling. I like trying to like, I don't know, do something different with that every so often. It's fun. It's fun for me. That's a dead end. Back in the olden days, I created my Adventure Quest account. Super new when I started playing RuneScape and the name was taken, henceforth the one. Oh yeah. I remember the days when like we used to just add numbers to usernames to make it uniquely ours. Instead of like these days, sometimes if you add like a number to the end of a username, like it's got a dual meaning. It's either like with like Hotmail, I think it is, or Outlook, one of the two. I think it's the same shit. They have, if you add like a 1 to the end of your email, you still get emails will go to the original inbox. However, it will count as a new email against block filters or something. So, yeah, it's like not quite the same concept with that anymore, which is wild considering how many people would have had like all kinds of combinations of different numbers and stuff. But then the other one I always think of too, when I come across somebody that has like numbers, but it's not like, you know how a lot of people choose like a favorite number or like a year of birth or something, right, to tack on to the end of their name. Okay, when it's not something like that, when it's like a really odd number, like something strange, I often wonder if it's like one of those ones where they've got banned and like recreated an account, you know, and this is just like the 60th time or something like that. Like I cannot imagine somebody sitting there like that over and over again, but like somebody out there would probably do it, because why change it? The same account every time, just you know, you just get a different number on the end. Go again. The 420 CC9 Blazer. Yeah, like that's a really specific number. That's an obvious kind of like purposeful number, right? But when you come across like something that's like, I don't know, 00064 or something like that, like there is a small chance that might be somebody's year of birth, but it's pretty fucking unlikely. And it's more like a tally score of how many times they're going to be using that for whatever purpose they're using it for. He's poor Ray's working terribly. I don't know what to do with it now, Viking. I know you probably like want me to hold your paw and stuff, but I'm like, I just wanted to cast confusion with the high five, and now I don't know what to do.
I can't carry
this is
anymore.
like true to real life shit too. Like if I actually like ever high five somebody, which I probably wouldn't do because I don't like to like touch surfaces or people and stuff, is I would probably end up standing there like really awkward, like, okay, was that supposed to be like a handshake scenario, or, you know, stuff like that. I probably just sit there with like shifty eyes mostly. Like there's a My Little Pony meme that has like really great, like when they're trying not to lie and like the mouth is kind of like, I don't know, but like a flat line kind of thing, and the eyes are shifty. Like that's like what I feel with it. Let's head back into Hartley. Oh. Yeah, I kind of figured you probably wanted me to hold your paw. Oh, shit! Damn. Holy hell, every time I walk out into one of these areas, it's startling. It's like unnecessarily so. I am getting a lot of gold, and a lot of these items that I'm picking up are like expensive. I think I know why I used to spend a lot of time in the barbarian area. Because like obviously like it's easy to get like good money and then expensive items to sell, which, you know, fill up your inventory, gamble some good items. After having full health. I was trying to think of like a random handshake that I could throw in there just to throw you off extra. It's fine, Viking, don't mind me, I'm just a complete weirdo. Here I am, like holding your paw, and I'm like, meanwhile, like calculating multiple strategies with, you know, like the numbers and graphs and shit flying around about how I can make this shit weirder. Like, as in, like, to, like, I don't know, flip you or something, like, the next moment you just, like, flipped and thrown or something like that. Like, not for real, but, like, yeah. Like, that's what the shit that's going through my head is just like, yes. Is that halfway nod? Yeah. I don't know. I legit do think of this stuff. Like, I'll be in, like, a public setting. If anybody's ever wondering what I'm thinking, like, you know how you get, like, those memes and shit where it's, like, you ask a guy, like, what they're thinking, and, like, they're thinking through, like, several battle scenarios and conquests and all sorts of shit, right? And their answer is, like, nothing. Because, like, it takes too long to explain the multiple different levels of how they got to that, like, specific scenario, right? I'm doing this same shit, but, like, stranger, essentially. I'm literally doing the same shit, just like, I don't know, adding in some like weird like variations. I legitimately do like sit there like doing stuff like this. Like this morning when I was editing all the YouTube videos to add in, I added the what do you call it, like end cards to my YouTube videos so that it can help people navigate between like the next chronological video and the playlists and stuff like that, like help people kind of like, I guess, like speed up finding stuff if they want to like watch the next one and stuff, because a lot of my videos like cut where like you might get like the end of a sentence and then is that it?
I am overburdened.
Fuck's sake. Alright. All that for a harpoon.
Impossible.
It is impossible. I agree, like 100%. Fucking hell. I'm not knocking it. I'm not taking you for like a ride here. It's just like, holy hell. There was literally one thing in that. I was expecting at least some points or something. I think I just had a mind wipe then. I was so perplexed by that goddamn harpoon just coming out and being the only thing in that box that I legitimately... Oh, that's right, end cards. I got there eventually. I remembered where I was going with this. Yeah, anyway, because I had like time while I was like probably fixing up a few hundred videos to be able to be easier to navigate and shit for everyone. I had like so much time where I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't want to play music or watch a show or something like that so I could like stay focused. But like I'm capable of like, I don't know, thinking through like various scenarios and having like full-blown fucking conversations in my head while I'm like doing like a relatively like visual repetitive task. It comes with like the territory of like, I don't know, office jobs where you get like I won't be able to fit that. Like in office jobs where you get like a spreadsheet or like a mindless repetitive task like printing or something like that, and you